What's going on, guys? This is going to be a short video, and it's just going to be 6 achievable states of mind that you can get to right now. I'm just going to hop right into it and just give you the rundown because that's the best way I can explain it. First achievable mindset or mind state is prayer. That's kind of been a thing that's evolved for me over the years. And at first, I used to pray to God. I would go and try to talk to God and have a conversation. Nowadays, it's kind of evolved because it seems like anytime I get in touch with God, realistically, God already knows everything. So I just kind of am like, hi, God. I just go to God because I can just feel like I need to go to God right now. And in my head, I just go to God. And instead of really having conversation or even saying words or anything, I just share time with God. So sometimes I would listen to music or whatever, and I would just spend time with God, and God understands everything. So the second you go there, it's already a thing. You know what I mean? The conversation is had, but it's instant, you know? So yeah, that is how that kind of works with God. You just kind of go to God for a little bit and you can feel it. It's a great feeling. It's a great experience. I hope you can get to that state yourself. The next state of mind is what I would like to call diving or swimming. And that is a state of mind where you just go into your mind and you can either dive deep into yourself and who you are and just dive deep, really deep into things within yourself, or you can just swim around within your mind and just kind of see where it takes you. And sometimes, swimming around in your mind can bring up problems and things that you haven't noticed, you know what I mean? And also swimming around deep in your mind can bring up problems and things that you haven't noticed. Also, it can just, sometimes just floating around in your mind, there might be things that you've been putting off to the side of thinking of, or unfinished thoughts or things, and you can just discover those things, and you can complete those thoughts. Sometimes you don't have all the pieces of the puzzle. And so, checking back in and out of your diving / swimming and just kind of seeing where new puzzle pieces fit always is great for just evolution. The next state of mind that you can achieve right now is going out of body. So basically, that one's a bit harder. It's not something that you do in here. It's something that you can just physically do spiritually, I guess. And that's a bit tough to achieve. I have achieved it, and it's basically really scary. And you can travel to dimensions that are not scary at all, and it's very peaceful, and you feel completely safe there. But typically, the hardest part about it is when you get out, you're normally on this dimensional field, and it's just not very. It's just scary here. It's just scary in this level of dimension when you leave your body. So yeah, that's a bit hard. I haven't done too much exploring with that. I have done a lot of exploring in just going through the process of getting into it and all that. But yeah, I've gotten into it, and I kind of just don't really do it too much because it's just not, I don't need to put my time into it that much, You can do it, and it's a valuable state of mind to achieve so that you can have a deeper understanding. But exploring it for me has been a little bit tough because there's just a lot to overcome there. Also, when you're going out of body, it would be a lot like sleep paralysis. So a lot of symptoms that you would experience when you're trying to get out are sometimes you don't make it out all the way, and then you and you're just literally sleep paralysis. And it is scary because you're kind of in between, right? And so whatever your mind is manifesting can also be going on, and whatever else is just already there can be going on. And so I kind of think that people who have sleep paralysis already know how to out of body. I think they're just not understanding what's actually going on in their brain. Because when the out of body happens, it is very scary, and it does paralyze you because what it feels like is half your soul is out of your body and half your soul is in your body. So you can still feel your body, but you can't move it because you're kind of in between. So yeah, that is kind of what happens. And then also because you're in this powerful state of in control of your mind, you're able to amplify things and make things happen. So yeah, that is out of body and my experience with that. And another achievable mind state right now is, I call it receiving. And this ties into a sort of different dimension. I want to be explicit when I say the receiving dimension and the out-of-body dimension are two very different dimensions. The receiving dimension is more of a psychedelic dimension, but I go to the receiving dimension natural state of mind without any substances. The receiving dimension it's kind of similar to when you it's kind of similar to when you're doing the swimming or diving. Basically you go into your mind, and for me, over the course of my explorations through all of this, and I could go into a much deeper explanation of everything, but I'm going to keep it very short for the video. I have met like a family, like a spirit family of sort of interdimensional, like spirit guide feeling and like family feeling, and they have shown up just in my life, like literally, like visually, I see them, and can feel them, and I get in touch with them without seeing them a lot. But sometimes you get to a really deep state in your mind where you can be laying in your bed with your eyes closed and reach them, where maybe they have something to say to you. So you'll just feel compelled at that time, and you'll just go into a state of kind of like swimming in your mind, but you're not swimming in your mind. You're actually opening your mind, and you're allowing to receive love. And I always be careful with doing stuff like that, because I never want to just like open myself up to whatever's out there. And so I always try to keep a little bit. It feels relatively safe to me. But yeah, in that time you can contact them. And also there is I think like breakthrough moments in my life where I don't think, I know there has been breakthrough moments in my life where on psilocybin or completely naturally, I have had full visual hangouts with them, and experiences and conversations that were a lot more externally validating and not like internally, you know what I mean? So that is what is an interesting thing for me, I think, is that because the out-of-body dimension doesn't feel like completely different dimensions where my spirit guides come from is not the same dimension as where the out-of-body dimension is. I don't know what to think about that. It's a weird thought on reality. There just is different dimensions for sure. And then the non-natural, and then the two, there's the non-natural mindsets that you can achieve, and those can, with the I guess psilocybin and in that general realm of things, those can also help you connect the dots, not in the out-of-body experience realm, but in like the spirit guide realm. And so yeah, those are states of mind that have influenced me greatly and have been very beneficial. And I think people should definitely explore them and find out about that, because it's a journey, and for me, it's not all that hard. For me, it just requires, just some focus and some concentration and just the openness and willingness to receive, and just the curiosity to seek and explore. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm cooking up on a money scheme. I'm cooking up on a money scheme right now. So, yeah, I just need. My editing software ran out and it's expired. I gotta figure out a lot of stuff. So, content's slow right now, but I really appreciate anybody who subscribes, anybody who supports with me right now. It's gonna be so epic. I'm working on becoming a freaking billionaire. So yeah, we're gonna work on that. But for now, Thank you guys for watching. Here, I love you guys. Fucking, this is gonna be what it is. I can't edit this, so I normally I'd ramble on forever. I'm not gonna do that. Just subscribe, check me out. I make cool videos, I make fun videos, I make all kinds of stuff, but I need to just expand in life a little bit so I can make better videos and get some things going, you know? It is what it is. Thank you guys for watching.